Shalom, Israel, coming back at you with another lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying. First off, giving all praise, all honor, all glories to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Ragakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elder bishops of Great Millstone, and all the teachers out there pushing this word in truth with truth and sincerity. May you be the elect. Shalom to all the Akim and the Akwath out there listening, learning. You Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Native and Seminole Indians, who are the true children of Israel, as well as you speckled bird Israelite foreigners, the Israelites that look like, act like, and take on the customs of all these nations, of all these heathen nations. So to you I say Shalom, and may you be of the elect. This lesson is brought to you by the Spirit and the power of Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi. Yahawah being the true name of our Father, the God of the Bible, the God of the Israelites. Bahashem meaning in the name, and Yahawashi being the only begotten Son of Yahawah, who the world ignorantly calls by the name of JC. Salakia. To all of Israel, my voice has pretty much been out of commission for about a week now, as well as some type of illness. I've been fighting it, getting that crap out of my body, but now I'm just waiting on my voice to catch up. So please bear with me. Nonetheless, may the Spirit bring this as an edifying lesson. The name of the lesson: the wicked think to be slick, but Yahawah and Yahawashi sees all. Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi sees all. The wicked think that they slick, man. See, a lot of times you see wicked people, they like to do their dirt when night falls, right? When there's not just shadows casting, the whole world is encased in shadows. So the wicked can be under the cover of darkness to go be wicked and have their, have their thrills and their funds, right? This be it government council, this be down to street thugs, okay, as it were, to even so-called family members backstabbing, or even relationships. I guess, yeah, even backstabbing with that, doing things they ain't got no business. The wicked think to be slick, but Yahawah sees all. Okay? The wicked, see, here's the mindset, right? People that have that mindset is automatically, they do not believe in Yahawashi. They do not believe that any reprimandation is coming to them. Okay? They think that if nothing has happened to them all this time, they can just keep getting away with it, because who's going to stop them, right? And fortunately, yeah, I mean, that's a good thing, because every film, every TV show has villains as much as heroes. So you just pray that you part of the hero squad and not the villain. But we know that for a fact that the 2/3 are the villain, and they already smoked, and but their mindset is they ain't going nowhere. They think everything is all good in the hood. But anyway, let's get into it. This is Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 23, verse 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts. In short, he is the creator. Okay, you were created. You don't think he knows? You don't think he knows you? You know everything about you before he knew your punk ass before your little ass came out in the world. Everything, everybody, every blade of grass has been accounted for before it became. Okay? So you can plot and scheme and, you know, uh, uh, try to think you sneaky and stealthy and all that. Well, yeah, you can get away with that with the mortal eyes and, the ways of man, but you can't get away with that from Yahawashi Yahawashi. Like, that's you're. I don't even know how somebody can even think that would be possible. This is Isaiah 29:15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahawashi Yahawashi. Again, like these elites, right? They get together with their little Bilderberg groups, right? Their little summit meetings, all right? So they can go to some secret meeting high in the altitudes, right? To basically make it, or make it wherever they are, or where there's some type of summit, there's some type of peak, right? Wherever building facility that they decide they're gonna be at, and they make it damn near impossible for anybody to intrude. You have to be on the list to make it fucking 500 feet to the entrance, man. Type shit. All right. That's how secretive these elites are. That's how secretive, these societies are. That's how secretive these YNs are at night. That's how secretive these people that commit adultery are. That's how secretive the government will continue to be under the guise of, democracy. They wave their evilness right in your face and call it, well, their motto is God bless America, but the whole thing behind it all is to plot and scheme. What do you think they've been doing this whole time? All right, that's another lesson, but that's the whole, getting ready for their order of things. All right, but anyways, Isaiah 29:15, it says, "Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi, and their works are in the dark, and they say, Who seeth us, and who knoweth us?" Who knows what we're doing? Can't nobody see what we're doing. Nobody knows what's going on. We got secret counsel. We have, thick walls. We have, passcodes and passwords and, fingerprint biometrics and, all kinds of apps to make it look innocent, but really, or tell you, yeah, go take the dig in the arm, all right, and then you doing that's gonna give you immunity. The whole time, it's tearing down your body. See, these fucking people in the world, man, they gotta go, man, because their whole fucking mindset is just wicked. No thought at all to repent. They have absolutely zero respect, zero reverence towards Yahawashi Yahawashi. And that, to me alone, not to be emotional, but that to me alone, because I know how much wickedness I've done in this world. And we continue to do wickedness every day, man. We doing something. We know, somehow we going off. We know it. But that's the whole point of repenting every day. Like, think about the stuff that you be doing. Think about the things that you may not have known, but somehow, either way, you repent, but these people in the world, they ain't not gonna do that. All they know is to keep going. Wicked, wicked, flesh, flesh, flesh. That's why we ain't supposed to love nothing in the world, man. Love not the world, not the things that are in the world. If you loving these things in the world, how you gonna love Yahawashi Yahawashi? Your whole mindset is towards the world and the things in it. And guess what? When you do that, that shit multiplies in the flesh. Then the flesh just wants what the flesh wants, right? It's insatiable. It just keeps going, right? Zero thoughts about Yahawashi Yahawashi, right? Just nonstop, just further down the spiral, all right? This is Proverbs 28:1. The wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are bold as a lion. Now, see, I say that to say this. When things are out of place, right? If you truly for righteousness, you stand up and you speak on that. You don't let something slide, right? These wicked people in the world. Who's standing up for that? I don't see nobody standing up. I mean, okay, you got your little protesters. Wow. All right, probably organized from the inside out, right, to make it look like you're doing something, but really you're not doing a damn thing, because I haven't seen any results of anything different. Y'all do this every year. A prime example of that: no justice, no peace. Might I keep going? Okay, ain't nothing changed. But when have you started seeing change? When have you been noticing change? You didn't really see or notice it. None of us, at least from, you know, what the. Well, I'll just keep it as simple as this. The Israelites were woken back up 60s, 70s. Right? That's when this word started coming back out as far as information of who the Israelites are. Because Yahawashi Yahawashi wanted it to be so. Right? And then decades later, look at all these camps all over the world. Namely them of Great Millstone, I'm speaking of, because they're the only one who got the 100% truth. But you got all these other camps out there, but they're false camps, right? That teach. But the point of the matter is the expression, right? The expression of Israelites being put out there. Whereas it was like, Israelites, what? Who? What is that? Now everybody knows who the Israelites are, right? But point being, the Israelites, those specifically the prophets, are actually out there speaking against evil, right? The wicked gonna flee. They're not gonna join with us. They're not gonna join with us to speak out against it. These people in the world, they love what's going on in the world, and we know that because ain't nobody hanging out by us to hear this word. Ain't nobody speaking out against what's going on in the world. Everybody seems to be okay with, um, well, might I say, just in general, adultery, be it spiritual or physically. This world is okay with it all. And we know this because it's condoned on every television, every movie set, every song lyric, right? And a lot of these broads, well, I'll just say it quite simply, all right? These shameless women counted as dogs, these bitches, will have the nerve to play these songs in front of your face, right? Subliminal messages. If y'all really pay attention to these broads, listen to the songs they play around you, right? Because this will let you know their mindset. And I learned this. I peeped this shit when I was like young teenager. Broads listen to songs, but it's subliminal messages, like they speaking to you without speaking to you. So pay attention to that shit sometime. And again, with the government, when they speak these, their propaganda, listen to what's being said and listen to what's not being said. All right, that goes with every aspect of life, any type of situationship, relationship, whatever. Always look at it from these points of view. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the prophets are the only ones that's speaking out against all this wickedness, and the world got a problem with the prophets. We damned if we do, we damned if we don't. And we gonna keep being damned by the world. We don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Hey, at the end of the day, we doing what we were told to do. Okay? This is Proverbs 28:13 through 14. He that covereth his sins shall not prosper, but whoso confesseth and forsaketh them shall have mercy. See? Why you think we just gonna keep doing what the Lord told us to do? We don't care what y'all think, what y'all believe, what we doing what the Lord told us to do because we want that mercy in that day. Right? Happy is the man that feareth always, not sometimes, not partially, always. But he that hardeneth his heart shall fall into mischief. Right? Because they thinking about shit. Hey man, it's almost nightfall, kid. Y'all ready to go? Y'all ready to go? Snatch out catalytic converters. Y'all ready to go? Hit them ladies upside the head. Y'all ready to go smash and grab? Shit, you ready? Her husband getting ready to go to work. About 20 minutes. I'm already gonna be on the way. By the time I get there, by the time that nigga hit that corner, nigga, I'm already in the driveway. See, that's the fucking mindset of these wicked ass fucking people, man. All right, the government. Oh, let's give him a little fucking stimmy check. Yeah, here, bread and circus, bread and circus. Meanwhile, they signing shit into law, and you dummies so caught up with the fucking Swifty concerts. Oh man, look what the government did. They signed this into play. When did this happen? When you motherfuckers was dealing with playing with concerts and being strung out in goddamn casinos trying to make it big. Because you're just trying to, fake the funk. Everybody going through hard times, but y'all steady trying to hold on to whatever little mirth you got. And here you is strangling yourself by any means to have it. Y'all through. Because you don't seek for Yahawashi Yahawashi, man. Y'all seek any way and every way but Yahawashi Yahawashi. Luke 12, I'm reading 2 through 3. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed. You niggas out there in the world thinking you slick, thinking you getting away with something? No, you're not. No, you're not. You may be so by mortal ways, but Yahawashi Yahawashi sees all. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Therefore, whatsoever you have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which you have spoken in the ear in closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetops. Ain't nothing that was hidden away, right, gonna remain hidden away. It's gonna be brought out in the open and on display. And you better hope that you don't get filleted. Real talk. Because when Yahawashi Yahawashi gave that word, and he sent Yahawashi with Michael during Jacob's trouble, you better pray that you're on the right side of Yahawashi Yahawashi and not on the receiving end of death. Lord willing, this was edifying, giving all praise, all honor, all glories to Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops, the great millstone, all the teachers out there pushing this word and truth with truth and sincerity. May you be of the elect. Stay prayed up, repent, above, Kwam Yasharallah. Shalom.